So this is a loading technique to the front part of the upper torso. So that's roughly the chest area from midline to right where the arm and shoulder move. You're going to need a ball that you're going to place against the wall. So first thing you're going to do is more of the seek and destroy. So you're going to find an area that's sensitive. So what I'm going to do is place the ball against the wall, sandwich it between my body, and just trying to search for that area that's sensitive. Once it's sensitive and I feel it, I'm going to hold that position to allow it to melt and desensitize. And just try to apply a little bit more pressure to it. Once it starts to melt and starts to become desensitized, then I can move again, try to find another spot. So I'm just going to breathe into it so it can melt. So the second technique you can do is more of the pin and stretch. So I'm going to take the ball, do the exact same thing. I'm going to find an area that's sensitive, place that ball on that sensitive area. Once I find it there, I'm going to pin it down. In order to stretch it out, there's different ways you can do it. Number one, with your elbow straight, palm against the wall, you're going to face that palm and peel it off of the wall and face it up towards the ceiling. And then slowly bring it back and do that exact same thing. So I'm going to hold it there, my elbow straight. My palm is going to peel off of the wall so that my palm goes up towards the ceiling. My thumb points behind me, just like that. The other way that you can do it is with the arm straight, the palm against the wall. Again, I'm pinning the area that's sensitive. Starting with my arm down towards my side, I'm slowly going to raise it up overhead like I'm doing a snow angel. Once I find an area that's sensitive where my arm is still in contact with the wall, I'm going to hold that there and then slowly lower my arm back down. The third variation is what I'm going to do is kind of keep my arm roughly about shoulder height or a little bit lower. I'm going to keep it a little bit lower so you can see my contact point. Use the opposite hand, place it against the wall, and do more of a push-up. So I'm holding that position, and when I do a push-up, my body's going to rotate away from the side that I'm working on, and that's going to stretch out that side, pulling all the tissue towards the side that I'm rotating. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my arm until I feel a stretch. If I feel a stretch right there, I'm going to hold it, but I'm going to lower it down so you can see the contact point. The opposite hand that's on the wall, I'm going to push against the wall while my body is pinning down the ball, and then I'm going to rotate towards the opposite side. And that's going to stretch out that tissue.